Look around you. People that are stuck below 100K a year always talk about tactics because they devote most of their time to tactics. And this is normal and it's good. If you are not making six figures yet, you have to invest most of your time on revenue generating activity. That's marketing and sales. Running Facebook ads or YouTube ads or TikTok ads, setting up email campaigns, optimizing your Instagram account, whatever. These are five-figure business owners' conversations. Choose a traffic source, you choose a sales method, and you do it. If you have no resources, that's how you will grow your business. Go watch the video, Your First 100K, 2 threads between you and your first 100K. Everything is in there. Or read my book. Business owners that are not making $100,000 in sales yet have to work on marketing and sales. Period. What's not good is when business owners pass the $100,000 mark and they keep working themselves personally on their marketing and sales. We are talking about growing from 100,000 to 1 million in sales in this video. You were a rooster, you have become a falcon. Congratulations. Now you want to be a hawk. This is my own jargon. Let me explain. There are different types of business owners. There are 4 types of business owners when considering the size, just about the size of their companies. Some people struggle to reach the 6-figure threshold. Okay, I have tremendous respect for them because they are struggling, but they have chosen the path of freedom. I call them the roosters because they are bold, independent, and proud to manage their own businesses. But they can barely fly. I encourage them to get rid of the useless activities and to focus on their work, especially marketing and sales. Okay, that's roosters. Second, business owners sometimes reach the 6-figure threshold because they were able to focus on the right things, revenue generating activities. Then, if they don't start to delegate, they will most likely stay around 150K, maybe 200K forever. I call them the falcons because they can fly, and since they are small, they are very swift and agile, but they don't fly to great altitudes. And besides, when falcons stop flapping their wings, they begin to fall. While other birds with greater wingspans know how to use wind to keep going without flapping their wings. Okay? Third, if they do delegate their operations, especially marketing and sales, to more competent people, they quickly get to the $1 million milestone. And they become hawks. They are not as fast anymore, but they are bigger, they fly higher, and they fly longer. In addition, they are able to spend a lot of time in the air without flapping their wings at all. You get the analogy? And once they are at the $1 million milestone, business owners who focus on their $10,000 an hour activities manage to find their way to 8 figures. I call them the eagles because they are even bigger, they fly even higher than hawks, and they are harder to find. Now, since this is the topic of this video, let me emphasize a critical distinction between falcons and hawks, 6-figure businesses and 7-figure businesses. The essential difference is that hawks delegate most of their operations. That's the only way to turn a falcon into a hawk. Without massive delegation of the operations, falcons will remain falcons forever. Period. That's the reason why so many business owners, especially among those who provide services, get stuck forever around 100K, maybe 200K a year in revenue. Why? Because only so many tasks can be carried out by one person. Therefore, you need to devote the least amount of your personal time to low-value activities, including sales and marketing. I explain it all, to be able to overcome this step and reach the 7-figure stage. Okay? The only specific case where I would let the owner working by himself on marketing and sales is if he's already had tremendous results, if he's a genius, a marketing genius. In this case, and in this case only, my advice is to keep it until you see that your business is still growing, but maybe at a decelerating rate, okay? And then give it to somebody else. And you will have to let it go anyway at around 7-figure. This is an exception. For 95% of people, maybe 99% of business owners, you have to get rid of it at around the 6-figure mark. Don't work by yourself on your marketing and sales anymore. Hire somebody to do it better than you. It can be very early, like $80,000 in annual revenue, maybe $150,000, $200,000, depending on your industry and depending on how ready you are to delegate and to handle the growth. And besides, at this point, you have proven your business model. Once you make around 6-figure in annual revenue, there's no doubt anymore. There's a market for your products and services. To grow a 7-figure company, that is to become a hawk, you must apply the rule of one. Actually, you should apply the rule of one from the very beginning of your business life. But until you reach the 7-figure, that's what you must focus on. Here's the rule of one. Have one business. Have one target market. Have one product, a service. Have one traffic source. Have one conversion tool, and have one offer. If you want to reach $1 million in revenue fast, that's the strategy that you need. Think about it. If you have 2 companies, 4 target markets, 10 traffic sources, 25 products, and you change it all every month, how do you possibly expect to succeed? That's the exact opposite of focusing. The fastest way to reach the 7-figure level is to apply the rule of one. Apply it at the earliest possible opportunity, even as early as launching your business. That's the best way to avoid wasting your time. The formula has worked time and time again in every niche I have entered or helped my clients with. Ask any $1 million business owner and they will agree. Maybe one would add a couple of products if they are in e-commerce. Maybe one would add a second offer to his first core offer. But you get the point. Don't spread your attention. Don't spread your money and your time too thin. Focus is the name of the game. Again, put all your eggs in one basket. All right? Remember the rule of one. So, to summarize, if you want to grow a 7-figure business, you will have to get rid of the activities that brought you to 6 figures. That's the most critical phase. That's the phase that most business owners miss. It's the final boss. That's why you see so many business owners stuck around this low six-figure level because of this stage where they get their asses kicked because they don't delegate. But don't delegation means no growth, okay? As for the ones who get it, they experience the most extraordinary growth of their lives. So don't be the person who does everything and without whom the business can't operate. I know it hurts, but it's called growing. If you want your business to grow, you have to accept that you are not your business anymore. You have to let other people in. Okay, once again, this is the end boss. Once you win here, it's done. You have won the game. I haven't personally implemented any tactics in any of my businesses for probably 12 to 15 years because I don't need to. It's a waste of my time. I leave it to the experts, to the people who know better, those people whose jobs are to spend all of their time on Facebook, YouTube, playing with chatbots, creating websites, funnels, and running ads. Once you reach the six-figure stage, you are not in the business of marketing anymore. You are in the business of business. And by the way, when you want to grow your business, you have to think in powers of 10. Growing is not straight. It's not regular. Each level of growth brings greater multiples of 10, like the Richter scale. When we measure earthquakes, a 6 is 10 times more brutal than a 5, and a 10 is 10 times less brutal than an 11, and so on. So when you make 50K and you increase it by 40%, it's 70K. You have earned 20K. But now when you make 500K and you increase it by 40%, it's 700. You have earned 200K. This is not the same reward. And it's not more effort, the same effort. That's the magic of greater numbers. And that's the reason why it might take you 1 year to grow a six-figure business, starting from scratch, but it won't take you 10 years to grow a seven-figure business. Another year will do. And it won't take you 100 years to grow an eight-figure business. 12 more months, that's it, and you are there. If you know what you are doing, if you work on the right things, if you don't keep working on the same things that brought you here. Okay, what got you here won't get you there. To know exactly what to work on, read my book. You will have it all in greater details. What, how, and the most important, when. Or watch my video called Anybody Can Become a Millionaire by Doing This.